Welcome to the Boston's Big Four podcast. Cast. New news about music and sports every week, sometimes.
Sometimes is right. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, we took a little hiatus, things got busy. We're back in the basement, as you can see. It took a while to move things. We had them in storage.
So our last episode was with Boston Bar Guy, right? I was
Yes.
just trying to remember.
Boston Bar Guy.
Okay.
Shitting on Tucker.
Yep.
Come on, Tucker. Come on.
And we got a special guest appearance from Teddy, and Teddy was all jacked up.
Yeah, not as jacked up as I've seen in other videos, but
Yeah.
he was jacked. That's okay.
Have we heard from Teddy recently? Do we know how he's doing since the Bruins got bounced and the Celtics?
I'm sure he's moping somewhere.
He's definitely, Hopefully the Bar Guy's taking him on some nice beach walks. But that was a great episode. This is our first episode in the basement since Ali Tran a long time ago. Since quarantine,
Shout out Ali Tran.
We've been social distancing, and I think we're about 6 feet, probably a little closer, but
I'll test it. I'm willing to test it.
Yeah, we're good.
We've been extra careful about it. Guest episodes will likely still be with Zoom. If anyone's wondering.
Guest episodes will still be with Zoom from here going forward for
Unless
the
you're brave.
foreseeable future.
Kiss us. Come kiss us.
We also got a new light, in case you didn't notice. We're a little brighter now.
Everyone just getting all those studio updates. I mean, they probably didn't recognize this either. We're making moves, folks.
Yeah, our
Big
first
moves.
episode with this,
Yeah.
which is a step and repeat, by the way. This is not a background, a backdrop. It's called a step and repeat, okay? Act like you know something.
It's true. Yeah, we got to be like, this is industry stuff, industry terms. Not everybody knows that, but we're in the industry, so this is what...
I feel really low right now.
You feel low?
Yeah, I feel like just low.
Physically low?
No, just physically low.
We can switch. I don't
No, it's all good. I just
Those chairs, the director's chair might work.
This couch sinks, and I have heightened the table actually since
that's
since
probably
our last
the illusion,
episode, because I've been doing the quarantine episodes from that chair, and it's higher, so I brought the table up a little bit. So, in case anyone was wondering why
the logistics,
why I'm so close to the ground right now. Also because I'm short, but they knew that.
Doc, that's fair. Self-deprecation. There you go.
Self-deprecation. Shout out Dan Hall.
Yeah, shout out Dan Hall. He's
been putting out some funny videos lately.
Yeah.
The one about the
right before Boston Bar Guy, we had Dan Hall. They came out the same week, and that was awesome. Awesome episodes. We've been making big moves.
Yeah, it was good to have a comedian on. That was great.
Yeah, we want more comedians. If you're a comedian, sound off in the comments.
Yeah,
we need
if you're
funny
funny
stuff.
Sound off in the comments.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be a comedian. Just a funny
sound
person.
off in the comments.
Or just sound off in the comments. We need comments, people.
We don't have any comments. We're trying to get that algorithm up. Well, like we said, big
that
things.
algorithm.
Whoa, an inconvenient truth.
Oh man. Always cracking codes. We're always cracking codes.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. We haven't covered, I guess, a lot of sports since quarantine. I mean, it's been a little bit, but...
Yeah, we've been mostly running with the music episodes lately, which has been awesome, by the way. Shout out all the musicians we've had on.
Shouts out musicians. Shout out Lomel. Shout out Ocho. Shout out Red Shades. I can't go through the whole list.
I was going to say, I want to shout them all out, but I know I'm going to forget somebody. We've been, banging them out since quarantine.
Yeah.
It's been kind of nice. We had Flawless Real Talk on. That was great.
Gotta love
Red
Flawless.
Shades. Shout out Red Shades, man. She's having a great year. She's killing it.
Yeah, big shouts.
That was a big one. And Ocho and John Glass and okay, I'm shouting them out now. Here we go. Trey Michaels. Trey Michaels has a song dropping soon. I'm pretty pumped about that. I think tomorrow. I don't know when this episode's coming out, but
yeah, I think this episode will that song will probably be released by the time we see this.
Yeah, we should try to get it out quickly though, because we got a Pats game on Sunday.
All right, Pat's predictions. We're jumping in.
Yeah.
What do we think? Personally, I think Killer Cam is just gonna spank anybody from here on out. That's my guy.
Yeah, I mean, judging by the fact that you picked him first overall in fantasy,
an unwise decision.
You're riding with Cam. You are on the Cam bandwagon. You are leading the Cam bandwagon at this point.
Exactly.
Although
I'm big.
A lot of people are hopping on because it's been great so far. It's been fun.
Yeah, and he's so memeable, like that GIF with him sliding out of the chair.
Oh, that was amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Amazing. We love you, Tom, but it's nice to have a change of personality. Someone with a little more...
needed it. Tom's
character.
just a robot, dude.
He is a robot.
He will literally, they'll be like, oh, why are you 45 and still playing football? You're actually a robot.
Yeah.
They just turned him into one. I don't know what happened back in the day.
TB12 method.
Yeah, the TB12 is like a robot thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Total Bot 12. They had 11 iterations of Total Bot before TB12. And
Total Bot
this
12.
is my... Yeah, I know it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but you know it like those old... I don't know if he's still there. Fuck, dude, this sounds bad. The robot dude in the beginning of the games.
Oh, on Fox?
Yeah.
I don't know. That thing was stupid.
Yeah, that was TB1.
Yeah.
So there's...
Oh, I got you.
So now Tom Brady's TB12. It's just developed over the years. Mm-hmm. And we got these crazy robot football players. And that's going to come out soon.
Definitely
you heard it here first.
Tom Brady is definitely a robot. That's confirmed.
Or at least part robot, like an iRobot, and they're going to be all like, oh my god, you should have just lost
your arm. I think Giselle's a robot, too.
They are, yeah. He kissed their kids on the mouth, like, they're just like, we're humans.
It's a big robot family.
Oh, man. Those kids are real, though. They're adopted.
Oh,
Those kids are adopted.
Jack is adopted?
I think.
He has a kid named Jack. Shout out Jack.
That's why he lets him kiss him on the mouth, because he's terrified that these robots are just going to squeeze him to death or something. But that's what it is.
That's wild. Anyway, let's get to the football game.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about football, but what ifs?
Yeah, I mean, kinda.
Killer Cam.
Yeah, so the Patriots so far looking good. Cam Newton, I believe our last sports episode was before Cam Newton became a Patriot, I think.
Yeah, I mean officially. I mean, have we done an official sports episode? Sound off in the comments if I'm just a fool for not remembering my stuff.
We have talked about Cam with people we've had on. I remember we talked about it with who did we talk about it with?
Had to be Boston Bar Guy, right?
Boston Bar Guy for sure. I think we talked about it with Weapon ESP and Ghost of the Machine. Shout out them too.
Yeah, big shouts.
Go get their album Juice Heads out now.
Yeah, they had some funny skits too. If you go peep their page, if
you're a baseball fan, it's hip hop mixed with steroid era baseball, and it's amazing.
Which, guys, sound off in the comments. Don't you think they should just let steroids be in every sport? I'm about it, or at least just start a separate league. People are gonna do it. So just give them their shot. I would love to see peak human performance.
Baseball was definitely more fun during the steroid era than it is now.
Oh yeah, I want to see fights. I want to see more of that. Yeah.
Baseball fights are great. I love baseball fights.
This is actually a segment we don't have to get into this now, but I want
to get back to the Patriots.
I want to talk about fights.
We're off the rails.
Between different players, like in the ring. You know what I mean? Like if you just took players from different teams and put them in the ring, who would win? That'd be a fun segment.
That's a good discussion.
Yeah, but that's for another episode, folks. That's for another episode.
So, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, what do we want with him?
So, we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend. 4:25 kickoff. The 3-0 defending champion Kansas City Chiefs. They just put up, I think, 34 on the road against a good Baltimore team. So they're the best in the league right now. They're the gold standard in the NFL.
Yeah.
At this moment in time. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league right now.
He was my QB last year, I believe. Definitely did well.
Oh wow.
Yeah. In fantasy, not the Patriots. You know.
So yeah, it's gonna be a tough matchup. I think if we can hold them to under 30 points, I think we have a chance to win. Their defense is solid, but not great at stopping the run. So, good opportunity for Cam to use his legs, get the running backs involved. Little Rex Burkhead, little James White, he's going to be back.
Oh, yeah.
Our condolences, of course, to James White. Lost his father. And how is his mother doing?
I'm not sure.
We need an update on
that's
that.
super sad.
But yeah. James White, hell of a guy, too. Everybody who knows him has great things to say about him. Tom Brady said a lot of great things about him. So, yeah, that was very sad. Very sad. But he is returning this week. So, we'll see what he can do. We'll see what Burkhead can do. Sony.
Oh,
Sony Michel.
Shout out Sony.
Not Sony Maroney, as people were calling him before.
Why?
Because people were saying he reminds them of Lawrence Maroney.
Oh, I see.
His running style, which is not a compliment, by the way.
Oh.
But he had a good game, over 100 yards last week, so hopefully he can shut those people up.
I like Sony.
I like Sony too.
I like
Sony too. I think he's got a lot to learn and work on, but he's young. If he runs like he did last week, and if he does that more often, he's learning. He's learning. He's got to hit the holes, not hesitate, not dance around in the backfield. Just hit the hole and go.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that is going to make those clutch situations come out. Because, who did we play 2 weeks ago? Jeez, dude, I'm, totally off right now.
Seahawks? One we lost?
Yes, and, we absolutely had an opportunity to win that game. I hate to say it like this, but there's a chance Tom Brady could have won that game. It was close enough, you know what I mean?
Perhaps.
And it's not apples to apples, obviously, but I remember sitting there thinking in the last 2 minutes, Cam has a Tom opportunity right now to come in and just close this out and keep and hold them. Hopefully, obviously didn't work out that time, but we were. I think there was definitely potential there. I don't know if the team's totally in sync yet. So you were saying with all the characters hitting the gaps, believing in each other, it does have to do with that too. So with the new QB, I have to wonder, are people kind of still feeling him out? And although we've seen him do great, will there be an awesome by the end of the season? Will we see a synergy between them all that is just way better than we've been seeing?
Hopefully. One thing I will say is Cam definitely seems to have a good relationship with all the receivers already.
Yes, yeah.
They get along
Harry,
great.
isn't
he has
boys with Harry?
nicknames for all of them. They asked him about, whether he thinks they should add more receivers, and he was like, no, we got, and then he just started rattling off these nicknames. And that's his connection with Edelman looks good. Edelman's catching deep balls, which he never did with Brady, which is interesting.
Makes me wonder, was Brady Vaseline in those balls? Kept dropping them with Brady.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen him drop a few this year. I got scared. But
Edelman has dropped a couple this year, but
I don't know why.
He's been solid overall.
I feel like anytime I see a pass drop on the Pats, it's Edelman. But I hate to say it like that, but I just feel like...
This year it has been like that.
Yeah.
This year it has been like that so far, but he's also made some big plays. He's...
Oh, yeah, huge playmaker.
Like you said, they're still working things out. As we know from years of watching the Patriots, it's... September's pretty much an extended preseason.
Yeah,
and we didn't even have a preseason this year, actually. So they're really working things out still.
Yeah, this is the preseason.
This is the preseason.
What do you think's going to happen, actually, with the Titans getting 9 people sick? How do you think that's going to go throughout the league?
Well, they postponed the game, right? Steelers-Titans. I don't know. I mean...
So are they not going to play anybody else now for 2 weeks?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's got to mess up the schedule, right?
Yeah, it messes up their schedule. They're going to have to play during their bye week. So.
I guess they're getting a bye week anyways. It just pushes it up.
Exactly.
So. I guess it all evens out. Interesting.
Yeah, I just hope they don't shut the whole league down eventually. But I don't think they will. It happened in baseball, a few people got it, but they kept going, and they're in the playoffs now.
Yeah, it's funny because it sounds like football in general has gone way fast and loose about it, and there's no bubble, they're still traveling, and that's kind of scary. But
true.
I think now I don't want to get too deep into the corona part of it. I do think we're at a point where it probably is just okay to be doing that. I don't know, everyone. I know Boston just got red is a red zone now.
Yeah.
But I think it's worked its way through the population enough. Knock on wood. That this is it. I hope by the spring we're gonna be can you believe what happened last year? That was crazy.
Yeah.
So I have faith that the rest of the season will go. Maybe other people will get sick, but it's not going to devastate teams.
Right.
But it also wouldn't surprise me if it did, because of how close some of those people get, and football's not like baseball. Everyone's all near each other all the time, and that's spits flying and stuff. I know they're wearing the shields, but who knows? You go down to get in a 3-point stance, someone just spit on the ground. It's hard to stop all that. But that's just me speculating at this point.
What about the NFL coaches getting fined for not wearing their masks or not wearing them properly?
That's kind of funny.
I think it's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, don't they get fined?
And I'm not an anti-masker. I'm not an anti-mask guy at all, but you got these players not wearing them on the field, bumping into each other and stuff.
Well, they have the face shields, though, right? Don't they have to have face shields on?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, fudge.
The players don't have anything. So what's the point of the coach having it if they're standing with them on the sideline? I don't know.
That's confusing.
Yeah. Shout out to Belichick with his beak, though.
Wait, did he... What?
His beak? Looks like a beak the way he wears it.
Oh, that's hysterical.
It's hilarious.
I don't know if I noticed that.
But yeah, Pete Carroll got fined. John Gruden got fined.
I mean, the league's probably just trying to recoup a little bit. Oh, yeah, dude, he looks like a plague doctor. And his, the, bottom of the mask is open, too.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's, doesn't even
count.
But
he didn't get fined for some reason. I'm like, even though he doesn't have it
it's
on
just
all the way.
Honest attempt, and I can't breathe. I don't know. There's one here where it's just
and I understand, you're trying to talk to your players, especially in, key situations. You're trying to yell things to them. And
yeah, well, it helps that there's no fans.
It helps that there's no crowd noise. That is true.
Yeah, very interesting. We're going to look back on this.
Weird times.
Yeah,
2020, what the fuck is going on with you?
Just
Get
put
it
out
together,
of our heads.
2020.
Forget about it.
Yeah. It's a strange year. Shout out to everyone hanging in there.
Yeah, big shouts. Sound off in the comments if you have any ways to cope during this whole pandemic, because I feel like we've all struggled. So hit us up.
Definitely. It's been weird for everyone. Too much downtime.
Yeah.
Not enough excitement going on,
Real easy to get stuck.
Yeah.
So, I guess along these same lines, so we've seen how baseball and hockey handled it mid-pandemic.
Yeah.
And I know we're kind of waiting on a second wave right now. If that second wave happens in the winter, and then we finally hit these heavy mitigations next spring, what do you think? Is baseball going to be fully back?
I think so.
With fans and everything?
I mean, you can't really know.
Yeah.
At this point. But I really hope so. If not, then I don't know. It's how long can this shit go on?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are thinking that. And one thing I will say, all the people around me, I don't know if this is true with the listeners here, but or you either, but all elderly people that I know, they've just been going out. They don't care. So all the precautions I've been taking have been really for older people, and they're putting themselves at risk. So I'm I don't know if I should even be caring about this as much, because the people that I'm trying to protect are putting themselves directly out there. So I don't know, what to say to them. But at the same time, I can understand when you've lived so long in your life, you just want to do whatever. You're don't tell me what to do.
That's what I'm saying. If I was their age, I would be listen.
If it's my last meal,
I don't know how much longer I have on this earth, and I'm going the fuck outside.
Exactly. So I can't blame people there.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. I'm not a scientist, but I always wonder what would have happened if we just carried on, always, with H1N1, with
of course,
Ebola, everyone, nothing shut down for any of those things. So it's really interesting. I know the cases probably weren't as many, but it's just funny to think.
It's a strange world.
Yeah. I miss the world. So I guess I just wanted to bring this anecdote in. If Fenway were to come back and we had full fans again, and I was thinking, because I don't want to be out here oh yeah, you guys remember, but I've spoken on this podcast, I'm an employee, I'm a vendor, so I'd go out there selling to people, and you're touching cash, you're handing it back, everyone's sweaty, especially us working, running up and down the stairs. Pre-pandemic, I remember thinking, this is kind of gross. I'm handing people stuff, and they're handing me back, and I'm, touching their, cups.
Fenway is low-key kind of gross in general.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we, wash our hands and stuff.
Really just, stadiums in general are gross.
Yeah, and
There's a lot of just not giving a fuck, people going to the bathroom and not washing their hands.
Oh,
and
my
just
God, high-fiving, licking their hands. Everybody does it.
Right.
Think about, dead serious, they have Cheeto popcorn at Fenway. You're at Fenway Park, you're eating Cheetos.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that on your fingers?
Man.
I bet 100% of people lick it off their fingers
and
are immune to coronavirus.
Stuff that gets stuck to your fingers.
Yeah. I read somewhere.
Or give out gloves, plastic gloves with the Cheetos.
That would be so funny, those finger condoms.
Finger condoms? What are you talking about?
Yeah, have you not seen these?
No.
They just look just like condoms, but they're for your fingers, and I forget exactly.
Why don't you just
what
wear
they're
gloves?
For. I think it's like a dentist thing.
Like there's
I don't
an
know.
individual one for each finger?
Yeah, it's a good question now.
It's
I'm
odd.
like, I'm not sure.
That's odd behavior.
Finger gloves.
Finger condoms.
Finger gloves purpose is what I just googled. Condor powdered finger cots. A finger cot, also known as the finger condom, is a latex sheet designed to fit over a fingertip to approximate the base of the finger. It's also for really, really small people. Just kidding. That's not what it says. It says, oh, okay, I got it. Finger cots are typically used to cover cuts and open wounds on fingers. So
okay.
I guess that would make sense.
Why not use a Band-Aid?
I'm guessing... Actually, this lines up pretty well. Like, if you were preparing food and couldn't take a day off, you would probably put one of those on.
Okay.
And I know it sounds gross, like if you had an open wound at all and were preparing food, but people are probably doing it. So...
Yeah.
Like, you know when you get spaghetti and you're just like, oh, I love this sauce. It's so rich. Ooh, what is that? What is that sauce? It's blood. Most of the time.
Oh, wow. That just took a dark turn. All right.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I hope.
But yeah, I think serving will never be the same. So I guess that was basically my point of the whole Fenway thing. Like you go to, I mean, there's barely people walking around the Garden. I mean, a few people.
Yeah.
And Gillette, they have I think a couple beer guys. I don't know. It's Fenway. I think is like the most food vending that they bring.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So that will probably change.
Do they even have guys at the Garden that walk around?
I've seen them during concerts, like with Waters and stuff, but
not at games though.
I don't think so. That'd be too annoying. They're like walking in front and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know, like with the Bruins, you can't even walk down the aisle during play.
Yeah, so, same with the Celtics.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for a dead ball.
Yeah. So I guess there wouldn't be.
Speaking of the Celtics, let's move on to the Celtics.
Yeah. Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart. It was a fun playoff run. The Eastern Conference Finals was disappointing. I was expecting them to beat Miami going into the series.
I have to say, they were definitely contenders. Like, there was no game that they were absolutely going to lose. Like, I guess there were some worse than others, but we always would, like, start with a lead or something, and it's hard to...
The effort was inconsistent at times, it seemed like. I do think after they had the fight in the locker room, they showed a little more fight in their game.
I love how people were prying, and they're just like, it happened, chill. Like, everyone was just yelling, no one was fighting.
Right.
I don't know. Some people are probably COVID concerned because they're supposed to separate after the game.
That's true. Oh well.
Whatever. They're playing together.
They're playing.
On the court.
Yeah, it's like pretty impossible to distance. But yeah, I was expecting them to beat the Heat going into the series, but then kind of realized that the Heat we don't match up well with them, at all. Adebayo, we didn't have an answer for him, and I barely knew anything about the guy before the series. But he was a monster. And that block he had on Tatum on the dunk was one of the best blocks I've ever seen. And we just didn't have anyone to match up with him. So we need better big men. I mean, Tice is solid. Robert Williams is solid. But they're not, strong. They're not athletic enough and long enough to compete with a guy like that.
Yeah.
So, Danny Ainge, get us a big man.
Another thing I noticed, and I don't know if this is, I should look at the statistics like for shots. I felt like we were taking a lot of threes, and threes are a big risk.
Yeah.
Like just
Brad
take it in.
Stevens loves threes. A little too much, in my opinion.
They work, but what? 1.5? Just get the 2. Like
Brad
get the
Stevens is, and I like Brad Stevens as a coach, but there's some weaknesses that I think were exposed in the playoffs. Like he loves the 3 way too much. And when they had him mic'd up in timeouts, it kind of bothered me the things he was saying sometimes because they were missing a lot of threes, and he wasn't like talking about it really. He was just like, keep finding your shot, they'll fall eventually, that kind of stuff. And he should have been like, go to the basket, go to the basket.
I think we had way more opportunity.
Yeah. Because, then you'll end up getting fouled, go to the free throw line. There's different ways to score besides just chucking up threes. I know it's more points, but if you're not making them, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it was constant.
Yeah. And so that's been an issue with the Celtics for like a few years now. So, I mean, that's kind of the way the game is trending in the NBA. Like, everyone shoots threes now. But you still have to be able to attack the basket, too, when that's not working. Because it's not going to work all the time.
Oh, I just want to do a quick shout-out to Jonathan Tilson, comedian. He put out a hilarious NBA versus college comparison.
That was
like
funny.
you mentioned with the athleticism, the difference and stuff.
That was funny.
Pretty funny. So, anyone out there, check out Jonathan Tilson's page, Insta.
Yeah, he was
Very
basically talking about, like, the classic lines that people say when they're talking about why they think college basketball is better than
Too
the
many
NBA.
dunks. Too much athleticism.
Yeah.
Too much hot dogging.
Too much fun.
Too much hot dogging.
Too much hot dog.
He killed it.
Hot dogging. That's great.
I haven't watched the NBA since Larry Bird. No reason. Sorry, I'm spoiling the video. Please go watch it.
That's too accurate.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah. Celtics.
Yeah, Celtics. It'll be better.
Over.
We're a spoiled city. We're always contenders. It's at least fun to watch, you know? It's not like we're watching
it was
like,
fun.
Oh, we're going to lose. Losing season.
I enjoyed, and the series against Toronto was a blast. I enjoyed that. So, yeah, it was fun. Marcus Smart is a winner. I know he shot too many times in that last game in Game 6. But I just love the way that guy plays.
Can't score if you don't shoot. That's another adage.
Yeah, but Tatum and Brown should have shot more. Kemba struggled a lot. It just came out recently that he was dealing with some sort of knee injury or something, so that makes sense. But, yeah, we'll get him next year as long as we make the proper adjustments, bring in a center. Yeah, we'll figure it out, hopefully. I think we're still trending in the right direction. I'm not discouraged.
Oh, yeah.
I think we lost to a better team. Miami exposed our weaknesses, so now we have to try to fix those weaknesses. That's all it is. Bleed green, baby.
Bleed green. We
Always.
out here.
And then we got the Bees. They got eliminated a little bit sooner.
Yeah, should we blame Tuca? Sound off
Tuca,
in the comments.
Yeah, Tuca. People haven't really talked about that recently because I think everyone's kind of scared to, say the wrong thing because we don't really know what the situation was.
That's true.
But
we really condemned him that last episode, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, hey, that was on Boston Bar Guy.
Yeah, that wasn't our opinion. That was his opinion.
Yeah, that was his opinion. Put that on him.
Yeah. And actually, this is interesting because we had an opinion that we did talk about on that podcast was that Bill Buckner is more forgivable than Tuca right now, which I think is a hot take.
Bill Buckner.
He did make a mistake, but quitting your team.
It's a totally different type of letting your team down, if you will. Buckner. He was out there. He tried. He shouldn't have even
100%.
been out there. Dave Stapleton should have been playing first. He was more,
and I
Buckner
do agree.
was old and slow at that point. So, Buckner was a great player, though. People don't realize. Check out his stats. He put up some numbers.
So why is the city so willing to hate a man
We've forgiven him. We've forgiven him now.
Yeah.
He came to Fenway a few years ago. He actually passed a couple years ago. Rest in peace.
You're right.
But he came to Fenway a few years ago and threw out the first pitch and got a standing ovation. I think once we won the World Series, we were like, all right, we can forgive you now.
I guess that was pretty harsh. So maybe Tuca will get a pass.
At least we didn't run him out of the country like the Cubs did with Steve Bartman.
Oh my God! Well, he was just a fan, though.
Yeah,
right? That was so funny.
Have you ever seen the 30 for 30 on that? Oh my God, it's so good.
No, I think. Wait, is it with him? Like he talks about his experience because he had to leave, right? Like people were threatening him and stuff.
People were threatening him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. I feel bad because didn't he had like headphones on and stuff?
He had headphones on. He was at the game by himself, which made it like a million times worse.
Yeah.
Because if you had people with you, they would like be protecting you or whatever. They'd be like, all right, like leave him alone. But he was there by himself, like with nobody to stand up for him.
Yeah.
With the whole stadium just like throwing shit at him. He had to be escorted out of the stadium and like, oh man, poor
now
guy.
Everybody knows.
Poor guy. But don't interfere with play.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Don't reach over. Like, fans, please, baseball fans, once we're allowed to go to games again, don't do that shit.
Yeah, and also don't climb up in the Green Monster and throw hats. Don't do that either.
What was that guy yelling about? For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, a guy broke into Fenway somehow. Snuck into Fenway during a game recently.
I heard he climbed up the back, from Lansdowne Street.
Of the Monster, right?
Yeah, and he ended...
Which you could do.
Yeah,
I've thought about that before, not thought about doing it, but I've thought about that
it's
just
super
looking at it
climbable.
before. I'm like, you could probably climb that thing.
Fenway Park is a great place for parkour. If you can do parkour, get there and do it. Do they do it? Do they parkour at Fenway?
So, I looked up trying to find the video of the guy sneaking in.
He parkoured in?
No, not him. I looked up guy sneaks into Fenway Park or whatever, and there's this video that someone made a few years ago. It's fucking sick, actually.
Really? He just jumps off.
Someone at night sneaking into Fenway Park, and it's from their vantage point. I think they had a GoPro on.
Wow.
And they're just they run onto the field, they run across the field. Dude, pull it up. Can we show the people this? Is there any way we can do that?
May be able to stitch it in later. I can't promise anything, but we definitely can't show it right now. But
right.
That would be pretty fun. Actually, maybe we could just react to it.
Pull it up.
Yeah, let's just ourselves watch it and have the people watch our reactions.
Yeah.
Okay, so what should I be typing?
All right, so look up guy sneaks into Fenway.
I'm pumped right now. Can't be that one. This is the guy we're talking about.
Yeah, that's the guy we're talking about.
I want to cap off that thought. He actually, I don't know if this is 100% true. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. I think I had heard that he got taken for a psych evaluation. I don't think he was in the right mind when
that doesn't surprise me.
When he did that. So
that does not surprise me. Oh, there it is.
That's
it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh, wow. This guy went in through the garage.
Yep. Climbs over the fence.
That's way easier, by the way, folks.
Climbs over the fence.
Oh my
so there's snow on the ground, so this is the winter.
Oh, yeah. This is the time to do it.
That is the time to do it.
Oh, someone's with him.
Yep.
Oh, this is interesting. Yeah.
Isn't this crazy? This came out in 2017. It has 34,000 views.
If we're not able to show this when we post our video, just search "sneaking into Fenway Park" on YouTube and you'll find it.
What's the guy who posted it? Tones?
Yeah, he says, not me in video, though. It's not Tones' fault.
I bet it is Tones in the video. I mean, can you get in trouble for posting this video?
I guess.
Probably. Dude, this is sick. He climbs the light tower.
Jeez,
dude, he's sitting on top of the light.
Wow,
how fucking
so
awesome
bright.
is that?
Oh, he's definitely got a filter on that. Dude, no filter.
Dude, he's on the fucking light tower. This guy's a psycho.
Damn, actually, I think that's night vision. It's probably too dark. That's crazy. That's a pretty sick place to be.
Right?
Especially at night. I wonder what people were saying driving by. Those cars probably could see him.
Yeah, true.
I will say this, as an employee, if you flash your badge into Fenway... Oh, he's on the field?
He's running on the field.
Oh, my God.
Imagine what a rush that would be.
Crazy, yeah.
I would have brought a bat with me and started hitting.
I'm actually shocked that there's not 24-hour security.
Yeah, right?
Because when we're, as employees, we have to flash a badge to get in our door. And then once you're in, if there's no game going on, you could, theoretically just walk around the park. No one really is checking that.
That's wild.
But it is,
Yeah, I couldn't believe that video exists. That's pretty ballsy.
It is ballsy.
Pretty awesome, though.
That, yeah.
Everyone check that video out.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, we gotta start doing, fun video reviews. Send us your vids, guys.
We gotta start sneaking into stadiums.
That'll be our next thing. We're gonna sneak into the garden and then jump from the rafters section.
Yeah, we'll sneak in through the roof somehow.
Yes.
Get up. How are we gonna get up on the roof, though? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Probably from the Zachem. I'm thinking we'll get on the Zachem, get bungee.
Parasail?
We'll put bungee cords in between the two, sections.
I feel like there's an easier way to do this.
And then
we should go in through the basement.
You know? You don't think we could just launch ourselves up to the top and then just poke a hole in the top?
I think there's some, back entrance we can find.
Probably, yeah. Or we could just watch...
Parking garage.
See where, the employees leave. wear something similar to what the employees wear. I'm incriminating myself right now.
Yeah.
And they just catch the door, be
Video
like,
coming
I
soon.
forgot my wallet. And then they're like, go ahead, bro. And then I'm just in for the night, and I just sleep at the Garden. That's my goal.
I would sleep
on the ice.
I would sleep up in the rafters.
Yeah.
With the
It's
banners.
pretty nice up there.
Yeah.
New spot.
They have walkways where you go across. You can walk across.
Yeah, well, it's like
people.
a new section. They call it the rafters.
Oh, there is that. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I don't know if you can go higher than that. You must be able to go higher than that. But I know that's where all the media booths are.
Yeah.
Because I went to a game before pandemic, or it was a Bruins game pre-pandemic, and you could see on the people were queuing up the graphics for commercials, which was pretty wild. I thought that was all pre-done, and there's people popping them in during the game.
Right.
It's pretty interesting.
That is wild. I've seen at Celtics games when they probably do it at Bruins games too, and they drop the stuff. They drop the parachutes with T-shirts attached to them or something.
Oh, I've not seen that. That's amazing.
Yeah. And I remember, I always wondered, I was like, where are those coming from? But then one time I saw, there was somebody, up on the catwalk, dropping them. They had, a bunch of people in different spots just dropping them.
Damn.
Yeah.
I want free T-shirts. I never get free T-shirts.
Dude,
I pay for all
never
my
get
T-shirts.
free T-shirts. Ever.
Yeah, I paid for so many T-shirts. It's ridiculous.
Probably
Speaking of T-shirts,
I'm usually in
merch
the
coming
balcony,
soon.
though. I'm usually in the balcony, and they can't reach up there with the T-shirt guns.
That's true. How
And
much
they
do
also
T-shirt guns
can't-
cost?
The balcony's not under the rafters. It has its own ceiling, so when they drop them from the rafters, I can't get them then either. So the balcony people get screwed with the T-shirt thing.
Yeah, balcony sucks. I've definitely been
Nah,
up
I love
against
the
the wall a
balcony.
couple
Those
times.
are my people. Those
I
are my
mean-
people.
It is what it is. It's okay.
That's where all the real fans are. The balcony.
It's all right.
It's the real fans. The thing about the Garden is, anywhere you sit, you can see.
Yeah,
It's not like
pretty good.
Fenway, where you could end up facing the wrong direction or something.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I've been back against the wall many times, so it's not like I don't choose those seats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What, the very last row at the Garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sat there multiple times.
for concerts,
Yeah.
games, whatever.
I kind of like it because there's no one behind you. You don't have
Yeah.
to worry about getting
Someone
in
just
anyone's
jumps up
way.
and spills their beer on you. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh man, those are Those
We're
are
talking
fun
about
times.
things that can't even happen right now.
I know. Now, this is making me miss going to games and concerts. I do miss that shit.
Yeah, I miss it all.
I miss humans.
Yeah, I miss humans. Are you guys humans? We want to see you.
Yeah, come over, hang out.
Yeah. Or just do a Zoom podcast with us. That'd be cool too.
Yeah, we should Zoom with all our fans.
That would be cool. We could do a big Zoom, like a Boston's Big Sesh.
Yes.
Just hang one night, and everyone's on mute though.
Yep.
Swear to God, you got to raise your hand, and then we'll unmute you.
You gotta raise your hand.
You can do it
Oh,
in
man.
Zoom. You can raise your hand.
Yeah.
So, we're doing it. You heard it here first. We're doing this.
Yeah, we're all gonna hang out.
Boston's Big Trivia Night.
Boston's big barbecue.
Yeah, on Zoom.
Boston's big everything.
Yes. Boston's Big everything.
Dude, I've been thinking of all of Boston's big stuff we can do. It's just the possibilities are endless.
Yeah,
Boston's
we are
Big
dropping
Plan Bake.
merch, BT Dub. It's coming, folks.
Boston's big merch drop.
Yeah, Boston's Big
Like
merch
if you
drop.
put Boston's big in front of anything, it sounds cool.
Yeah.
So
If you put Boston in
yeah,
front of
merch
anything,
drop
it's cool.
coming soon. Logo coming soon. Owen's chefing up the logo
Yeah, I've been chefing.
in the
Jaboli,
kitchen.
Salt
In the
Bay.
kitchen. Oh, Salt Bay. Speaking of Salt Bay, we gotta talk about Salt Bay.
I want to first shout out Salt Bay. Hilarious viral video. I don't know if that was a marketing strategy or what. Do you think that guy really was dating that girl?
I think that was staged.
It looked too staged. Everyone was way too calm except for the two people involved. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, if a dude just ran into a restaurant yelling like that, I think someone would be like,
Mhm.
calm down. Like, you can't just be getting this mad.
It was definitely staged.
Yeah, and also the video cuts off, like, before anything happens, and
Right.
the guy, I don't know, it doesn't look like he's moving towards anybody. Like, when he comes
No.
in, he's storming, and then he, pushes a table, but the girls are, on
Right.
the other side of
And
him.
he clearly pushed the table for effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was staged. But
And a
Salt
lot of people
Bay
think that's what got
restaurant-
the restaurant shut down.
That is not what got the restaurant shut
I
down.
know, yeah, and that's...
That
we're here to
has
clear
been
it
a
up.
false headline that I've seen. People, get your facts straight before you post shit, alright?
Yeah, we're real
Come on.
journalism. We don't just fake you.
Yeah.
Except
I'm
for
looking
that
at you,
TB12
Barstool.
thing.
I'm looking at you, Barstool. I saw that headline on your website.
Yes.
Said-
Yes.
Or on Instagram. That's what it said that's what the caption was.
And a lot of people hate on KFC from Barstool, and he did this in a video. He said, reverse shout out KFC.
Yeah.
Wrong information. You said that's what got him shut down. Sorry, bro.
Barstool's going down the shitter, and we're taking over.
Yeah. We taking over. You know what I'm talking about?
One city at a time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did I just sound like Akon?
Pretty much.
Taking over.
Pretty much. So yeah, Salt Bay restaurant got shut down, but we are hoping to get him on the podcast.
I would love to have him on the podcast. If anyone can speak Turkish and would love to translate,
yeah,
we're in.
We should get him on Jarvis on at the same time. Jarvis Green.
Absolutely. I think they're partnered up.
They did.
Yeah, from what
so that's going to be our connect to Salt Bay, because Jarvis is the homie.
Yes. The real homie.
The real homie.
Go peep that episode.
Yeah. Watch the Jarvis Green episode if you haven't yet.
I will say, I was pumped when I saw that his restaurant was coming. I want to try, like... there's nice steakhouses in Boston, so it's not like this is a new thing. But
I want to see how good it is. I want to see what the hype's about.
Absolutely, and I
like,
hear it's like golden crusted
with
steaks
shit like that, it's just way overhyped. Like, I went to Guy Fieri's restaurant. Nah. Not good.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he have Michelin stars, or is he just like Flavor Town?
What do you mean?
Real restaurants have the Michelin stars, I think, and the best ones have, I think, like 4. I don't know what it is, because Gordon Ramsay's got those stars.
I mean, Guy Fieri, I feel like, doesn't even know that much about food.
No, he's a frat boy and he likes to eat.
Yeah, he just
goes
likes
around,
to eat.
He's like,
he just makes these like crazy creations. He's just like, oh, there's a burger with mozzarella sticks and fries and.
Yeah, I can't do that type of stuff. That's too much.
It's so.
I mean, it could be good. I guess
it's just drunk
empty.
Food. That's all it is.
Exactly, and
so,
doesn't he look like a drunk guy?
Yeah, Guy Fieri is constantly drunk.
Yeah, I mean, you don't look like that sober. So.
Yeah, I mean that hair. Come on.
That hair, those shirts.
Jesus.
Come on, guy. Yeah. He's all right. He's actually all right. I'm just.
He's all right.
We're just getting real.
Hopefully, Salt Bay's restaurant is good. I don't know. Hopefully, it reopens.
I think it will. I have a feeling there was probably just like a minor violation, and the news is like he's shut down. Like he probably just has to clean up, and then 2 weeks open up again.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they'd really waste his time like that, making him he went through all these licenses and stuff, and actually made the restaurant.
Right.
That'd be wild, but. Boston has done.
He is a beast of a chef, though. If you've seen his videos, the way he.
Yeah, well, I will say the salt technique doesn't impress me. I know he does nice things.
His cutting technique impresses me more.
Yes, yeah, I've seen him being like
the way he just slices like a steak up or a rib. Like he's just he's a wizard with that knife, man.
Absolutely.
Wizard.
And this is something also that I've really. I didn't really appreciate good meats until the past like couple years, where I purposely paid for like a nicer cut, and I realized like it melts in your mouth. It tastes better. It's just everything is better about it. And
nothing like a good cut of meat.
Yeah, and it just makes me wonder, what have I been doing going to Shaw's all this time? Just getting regular sirloins?
Man.
Go to the butcher, folks. Ask for prime cuts. They give you the good stuff.
Absolutely. Go to Keneally's at the Fruit Center. In the back.
Yeah, in the back.
That's where the good stuff is. You gotta go through the back door.
Yes.
Ask for Julio.
Wait, is that true?
No.
I'm gonna go there and just start asking for Spanish people. Like, what?
Oh, man. Speaking of Julio, the Patriots might get Julio Jones. Probably not, though. But it has been a rumor the last couple days. From some Twitter account who apparently has gotten a lot of shit wrong before, but they did predict Kemba Walker coming to the Celtics. So, who knows?
I think some Twitter, I don't know if this is like real, but there's definitely, no, it is real. I'm sorry. There's Twitter accounts that will make themselves private, and then they'll post predictions. Just any prediction, like Kanye's president, Donald Trump's president, just like all these things. And then if it comes true, they delete the false ones and then make their page public.
That definitely happens.
Yeah.
That definitely happens.
And they're like, look, I tweeted this in 2017 and it happened today. And it's like clearly that they were just shooting in the air.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
There have been some weird things that like definitely were predicted though.
Yeah. I think the Simpsons things are weird. Like, anything that was in a Simpsons episode that ends up happening later in real life is
the
weird.
Simpsons, they know things. They know things that we don't.
Yeah, I do wonder, like, is there some experiment where if you're... Because they do a type of comedy where they're analyzing society and people all the time and making jokes of it, and then maybe their way of analysis does find some truths, like, in the way, like, human behavior. I wonder, would psychologists ever say, like, they actually are predicting how society moves.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting.
That's for the next 100 years, though.
Damn.
So I think we ran Salt Bay dry. Too salty. But
There's only so much you could talk about with Salt Bay.
Yeah. What even is bay?
Oh my god. I don't like that word.
Yeah, it's annoying. Speaking of
annoying
things I don't like.
Yeah, let's get into our list.
We got a special segment for today.
Y'all ready for this? It's called Top 5, where we make a list of 5 things, and it's something that we created and came up with. Nobody's ever made lists before.
It's true. We're the first people to do lists.
Yeah.
If you see a list before this, they owe us money.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
nobody's ever ranked things before.
They don't do it. So, I want to know...
This is groundbreaking stuff right here.
What we're talking about are our least favorite songs, right? Songs that we find the most annoying.
Least favorite songs of all time. Not worst songs of all time. There's a difference. These songs don't necessarily have to be bad, although they're probably going to be pretty bad. But they're just songs that annoy you. You hear like the 1877 Cars for Kids.
That's on my list! You're killing me!
Cars for Kids. So,
dude, I think...
songs that just... It turns on and you immediately turn it off.
It gets stuck in your head. It makes you want to punch that kid. It makes you want to yell at that guy with the deep voice. It just...
Yep.
I don't even listen to the radio basically because of that commercial. To be honest with you guys, commercials in general, I won't listen to. I pay for YouTube Premium. I just won't do it. I haven't listened to a commercial in 1,000 years. I'm 1,000 years
YouTube Premium is well worth it.
So much, yeah. And also it comes with YouTube Music. I'm not even a Spotify guy, so this is like...
And you can close the app and it still plays.
Oh, so good. So
Love
good.
it.
I'll never turn back. I got it so I could do the downloads for a long flight once, and I just never turned back. It was amazing.
Yeah. Once you go premium, you never go back.
Oh my god. We're premium out here, and I think you guys can tell, like, everything's upgraded. We're big premium.
We're, we're just spending bands.
So, you said Cars for Kids is the most annoying one, is your first annoying one. I think...
I just mentioned that. That's not even on my list.
I didn't do my list.
I didn't do any jingles.
So, I guess that was my list. I was going to say jingles count, too.
Okay.
There's other ones. I wouldn't say this one's annoying, but I just think honorable mention. Flea Market, Montgomery. It's just like
I love that.
Mini Mall. Hey, it's just honorable mention. It's not a bad one. I just wanted
it's
to
not
talk
bad
about
at
jingles.
all.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
He was the best. I love that. Montgomery, Alabama. Go to that
that's
flea
a commercial
market.
that I'd actually watch.
It's just like a mini mall. Hey, you know it. We got it. Flea Market.
Oh man.
Living rooms, bedrooms.
I feel bad for anyone who hasn't seen that video.
Yeah, look it up.
Look it
Flea
up.
Market Montgomery. You'll find it.
Classic. All right, what you got?
So my first one that Cars for Kids was second on my list.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I had listed was any TikTok song. Any song that is in the back of a TikTok song.
Except for Rockstar by DaBaby.
Yeah, we like DaBaby. He's cool. Except switch the flow up, bro. I like it otherwise. Sorry. Oh my god, lost my train of thought. Any TikTok song, but in particular, there's a few of them I guess I could name, but the one I'm thinking of is the cover of Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, and it's like, I love you, baby. I'm like, just play the original song.
Hold on. Are you talking about the Lauryn Hill version?
Is it? I don't like that song. That song drives me crazy. And it's a cover of a different song.
Yeah, but it's better than the original.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
Oh my god.
Are you talking about the Lauryn Hill version?
Of Can't Take My Eyes Off of You?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know who does it. I just know it's on TikTok.
You're just too good to be true. Look it up.
Yeah, that's
Lauryn
the
Hill.
song, but oh man.
I know Lauryn Hill's is the newer one, so.
Yeah, I like the orig.
Alright. I'm going to disagree with you on that. I think her version is better.
Wow.
I think Lauryn Hill's version is better than the orig.
Honestly, you're canceled, dude.
Ah?
You're canceled, because that's a bad opinion.
I don't like your opinion.
Man, I just wanted to get along. Yeah, it is
We
Lauryn
can't
Hill.
always get along. That's the beauty of this podcast.
I don't trust you, Lauryn Hill. I like the original one.
I don't trust Lauryn Hill for sure. She's a shady person.
Yeah, and
But-
Eminem asked her out on a date, and I don't think she said yes.
Oh,
I'm just
not
kidding. It's
very
one of the
nice of
lyrics
her.
in his song. So
Oh.
dumb enough for ask for a date with Lauryn Hill.
I do remember that line.
They only see that I'm white, ignoring skill.
Because I stand out like a green hat with an orange bill?
Yeah.
Okay. Bars.
Yeah, we're white. My third one on the list. Back to these awful songs. Eminem's amazing. Back to these awful songs. Selena Gomez. Lose you to love me. You love, you love. You love, you love. I shouldn't even
I
be
don't know
singing
if I
it.
know that one.
Oh, dude, she performed it at like the VMAs or something. Horrible.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Everybody. Selena Gomez is not a singer. She did Wizards of Waverly Place, and that's it. And then she dated Justin Bieber. That's her life. That's all she ever did. I don't want to hear that she's a singer.
I could not name one of her songs, to be honest.
She doesn't have any. She just makes them up. I don't know. Like, someone else writes them and sings them, and then she's like, I think I can sing. I'll try to copy that as best as I can.
Yeah.
There's theories that she doesn't even sing her studio songs. Like, her studio album is like someone else, and she's just on the cover.
And she's just pretending it's her. That's weird.
Yeah, honestly, I want to.
It's like a whole new level of ghost writing, ghost singing.
I want to. I don't want to like show you the whole song right now, but I would love to show you how horrible the performance was, because she later had to say, like, I had a panic attack right before going on stage, so my voice was like, she had an excuse for how bad the performance was, because it was didn't sound at all like the studio version, and like her voice was horrible.
Yeah.
And so Selena Gomez, you're killing me. Anything you put out, you're killing me. And that goes for JoJo, that goes for Lindsay Lohan, and that brings me to my next one here. I'm actually skipping over one, but I'm going to tell you. Paris Hilton, whatever that song was, you knew the name, right? We had looked it up, and I
Stars Are Blind.
Yes. Oh man.
That was her only. That's her only song I know of.
I googled it, and she has many songs apparently. Please,
Yeah, we
God,
didn't know
don't
this.
listen to them.
We didn't know this.
Yeah, she's awful. She's the worst. Doesn't really deserve anything, except that dishonorable mention. Not into any Paris songs.
No.
My fourth, Fifi, 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj. Stop, please.
Yeah, that's just weird. Nicki Minaj, not a good look doing a song with 6ix9ine.
And they look like they're gonna kiss, like in 16 Candles. Just please.
Weird. Like,
Oh my God,
what
please.
is Nicki Minaj doing, man? She's having a hard time with dealing with Cardi B being more successful than her right now.
Yeah, and Jesus Christ, like, look at Cardi B. She jacked that whole thing, like, basically, except made it her own. Like, I like her better than Nicki, but at the same time, they're both
right now,
annoying. So,
I mean, Nicki, horrible look doing that, and horrible song, and Tekashi's canceled.
he is 100% canceled. It's so funny, like, didn't he lost money, I think, on album sales?
Yeah, so that song, for some reason, like, was like I think highest,
he paid for
like
number
most
one
streams
or
in a day or something like that. But
He's-
then it dropped fast.
Yeah, he's a
and
train
the
wreck.
album flopped. I think who sold more than him? Like, I don't know, a bunch of people that dropped the same week.
Alien Ant Farm.
Sold more than yeah, like fucking
Blink 182.
Shinny,
30
Mouthy.
years later, maybe. Any other band.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I actually had a debate song.
Okay.
Is this an annoying song? Mambo number 5. It will get stuck in your head every time.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
It's fun. Gets you going a little bit.
To be honest,
no one knows any of those girls' names, so you make them up every time. If you're singing the song, I
haven't heard that song in a while.
I listen to it when I'm trying to get another shitty song out of my head. Like, because I at least can do Mambo number 5. So I'm leaving that with you guys. If you
what I do like is there was a remix to that song back in the day called Nomar number 5.
Oh yeah, that I remember that actually. Yeah. That is hilarious.
And it was,
shout out Nomar. I miss him. Married to Mia Hamm.
Shout out Nomar. Nomar's a legend.
Such a good guy.
My first favorite athlete ever.
Seriously, I think he was like one of the only ever athletes like I had a jersey with the number of.
Yeah.
Like,
I wore number 5 playing sports growing up because of Nomar. Like,
exactly.
That was my guy. But
do you think Nomar was ever on steroids?
Yeah.
Probably.
But everyone was, so it's fine. But yeah, what was I saying about Nomar? Oh yeah, Nomar number 5, the song. That was a good remix. I gotta look that up. I bet it's on YouTube.
Probably, yeah.
Nomar number 5.
So yeah, that's why I put that up there as like.
Shout out to whoever made that remix. I don't know who it was. Some Red Sox fan.
Oh, did we talk about this on air last time? I think we did the 18-0 song with the Patriots, that was done by DJ Academics, wasn't it? No, not Academics. No. Acrobatic.
No, it wasn't.
It was an A. Oh my God! It started with an
Acrobatic.
This is bad, folks. I'm gonna look like a real fool here.
I don't remember who it was.
Now I'm looking it up.
Was it Acrobatic? No. Or was it Maverick?
Maverick, that's what it was. Didn't start with an A. I'm just an idiot.
Shout out Maverick. Jamming 94.5.
Yeah, this is the song, The Bling Dynasty.
Yeah, so it's funny. Wait, are you still on your list? Did you finish your list?
Oh, I had one more.
Oh, you got one more.
And this is also kind of, it's borderline, because people like them for other reasons.
Okay.
But it's I'm a Bee by Black Eyed Peas.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we had concurred on this one before.
Yeah, absolutely. I also suggested Boom Boom Pow. That whole like era that they went through where they were just like, let's make electronic songs now.
Yeah. But
it was just like, oh, so bad. So bad.
Yeah. They all kind of went nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Is Fergie still doing stuff? Oh, she is. She did National Anthem. Ugh.
The worst national anthem of all time.
Yeah.
One of them.
And the thing, though, is, like, she was feeling herself. She totally thought she nailed it.
She's always feeling herself. She's one of those people, you can't knock her confidence.
I mean, yeah, given that she pissed herself on stage, like, years ago.
I didn't know this.
She was in, like, a club before, I don't know if it must have been during Black Eyed Peas time, because she was hitting the news, but she was in some club performing as just Fergie, not with the Black Eyed Peas, and, like, was so drunk, apparently, she was, like her jeans were soaked, like she had pissed herself.
Yikes.
And it was like a whole news article.
Yikes.
So.
That is wild.
Yeah, Fergie's a mess. I should have put her as all 5 spots on this list.
Yeah, get it together, Fergie. Reel it in. Damn. So yeah, that was a pretty good list, though.
Thank you.
That was a solid list. Except I disagree with the "Can't Take My Eyes Off of You." Lauryn Hill version.
This is going to end the podcast.
Far superior to the whatever the fuck it's called, Frankie Valli.
Classic cringe pick. Fergie pisses herself during Black Eyed Peas concert. There's a Vice article that says Fergie was a hero for peeing her pants on stage.
Yeah, because peeing your pants is the coolest.
Yeah, it is the coolest. Oh yeah, dude. Here's the pick. Oh man. Folks, Google it, please.
Oh, Lord. She really did.
That's a whole new definition of WAP.
What? Oh, man.
I love that song. It's so catchy.
Yeah. It is. It's good. It's good stuff.
And I'm for female empowerment, so if they want to talk about that stuff, absolutely.
Absolutely. It's, yeah, I respect it. I respect it for sure.
Yeah, but Fergie peed herself. So, everybody needs to know that.
Absolutely. I didn't know that. That's valuable information.
Yeah. And she did have WAP that night.
Alright, so I'm going to get into my list.
Yes, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you.
No worries. So it's funny that you played that Patriots song, because on my list is Low by Flo Rida.
No way. That is
the original song. One.
I remember, like, mothers at the time, like,
I hate that song.
Yeah, I don't know why old
by
people like
T-Pain, and I like T-Pain's hooks usually. Like, he had a good run with the hooks there for a while. But that one, apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club is looking at her.
Hey,
she hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low, low, low.
Here we are vibing to it, but it does suck. Yeah.
I'm just reminding the people what it sounds like. Yeah, it's just super, just.
Also, I don't think anyone could name one bar other than the hook.
No.
It's like not even a song otherwise.
That's like any Flo Rida song. He doesn't really have bars. He did make some decent hits, but that one,
Here's something I bet people didn't know. Flo Rida is from Florida.
Here's another thing I bet they didn't know. His name?
No.
Flo Rida. If you combine the Flo and the Rida, think about it. Anyways.
I have to type it out so I can see it.
Man's a genius.
Wait a minute. That says Florida. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's where he's from.
Honestly, I think we might have underestimated him. That's actually the best artist we've ever heard.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that song sucks. Another one, which I've had stuck in my head today, Thunder by Imagine Dragons. Lightning in the thunder. That song sucks.
Yeah, I don't like any of those. I don't like 303. I don't like Imagine Dragons. I don't like Lumineers. I don't like any.
Thunder. Actually, lightning in the thunder. Like, their voice isn't even good. It's not impressive. It's like anyone can do that. Anyone can say, thunder, lightning in the thunder.
Isn't that the one where it's like, or is it something else?
Yeah. Maybe. Imagine Dragons kind of sucks. Pretty crappy band.
Yeah. I didn't mean to talk shit about the Lumineers either. I think a lot of people like the Lumineers, but
yeah, they're decent.
I just lumped them in. I've seen hilarious things that say any two white people could come up to me and say they're the Chainsmokers, and I'd believe them.
Yeah, that's a fact. Who the hell knows what they look like?
Yeah.
All right, another one, country song. And I had to look up what this is called, and I don't even know who this artist is. But People Are Crazy by Billy Currington.
Man, yeah.
So it's like...
Sounds awful.
Do you know that one?
No.
The lyrics are like... It's like, God is great, beer is good, people are crazy.
Oh,
I'm
man.
just like, dude.
Sounds like any
Those are
country
some cool
song.
observations. Like, awful song. Awful song.
What do you think about...
God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. It's like, okay.
Ugh, yeah.
And what do you... Okay.
He probably thought he was so funny writing that. So, this
it sounds like something that a middle school girl would write as her Facebook status or something, or like high school girl would write as her Facebook status.
Yes. And speaking of, do you think in that same how do you feel about Zac Brown, and in particular the song Chicken Fried?
I like that song.
You do?
Yeah.
See, I think
I'm not a country guy, but Zac Brown band, I can get down with them. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like Chicken Fried. I like Toes. I like Knee Deep.
To me, it seems so cliche.
I like Colder Weather. Yeah.
It's not bad, I guess.
I like them.
I
like them because they're like a real band. I feel like a lot of country artists are just like the singer, and they're not even a good singer. So it's like...
Yeah, I might have actually talked about this on a podcast a while ago because I've worked a Zac Brown concert at Fenway, and they're basically a cover band. Like, they just do all covers.
Really?
Yeah. They played like tons of other... They did like AC/DC and...
I do remember they did AC/DC. I remember
I'm pretty sure they closed on a song that wasn't theirs. It was like... Yeah, it was really weird. Sorry, Zac Brown band. You're alright, but you're not the best. And I'm shitting on you now.
Yeah. Speaking of alright, but not the best, U2. Which, I'm not a U2 hater. They do have some songs that I really like, actually.
I should have put them on my list.
New Year's Day is a great song. Like, Sweetest Thing is a great song. Like, they have some good... Sunday Bloody Sunday. I gotta shout out the good ones. But Vertigo? Nah.
Or that whole album that they made us have on your phone.
That too. Not cool.
Like, come on, U2.
Not cool. That was such a force. But yeah, Vertigo by U2. Uno, dos, tres, catorce.
Why'd you go to 14?
It's Portuguese.
They say 14 is
I guess,
what 4
yeah.
is?
That's what people used to say, I don't know, when the song came out. It's in Portuguese, 14 is 4.
Sound off in the comments if that's
that song,
true.
I just don't like that song.
Yeah.
Hello, hola.
Bono just bothers me.
Place called Buttercup. I don't even know what they say.
Bono has never had a job in his life other than being Bono. Did you know that?
That's wild.
He started in that band at like whatever age and never did anything
That's
else.
the same with a lot of musicians. Well, not a lot, but it's common for musicians to blow up in their teen years and then.
But I like to think a lot of them had like some dumb job. They were like working
And
McDonald's
Bono,
or something.
From what I know, is like a pretty good guy.
Yeah, he does a lot of work in like
does
Africa.
a lot of charity work and everything. But dude, something about his face.
Yeah, he looks like Freddy Krueger.
He's got a very punchable face. There's no way around it. And the sunglasses don't help. The fact that he has them on all the time.
Yeah, the reason actually he had to do that Spanish counting is because he was too afraid of doing the whole Freddy 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. You know what I mean?
Really?
That's what I'm thinking. No, I'm just kidding because he looks like Freddy Krueger.
I never even thought that he looked like Freddy Krueger.
Really? Oh man, I think he looks twins.
But yeah, Vertigo is on there. And then last but not least, I couldn't pick one Pitbull song, so we're just gonna say Pitbull. Pitbull in general. Just the most talentless musician that I can think of, or one of them. I mean, you just give him
he just yells Mr. Worldwide.
A club song with a repetitive bass, and he just like yells things over it, and it's just awful.
Yeah, there's a guy in, I don't know, actually he's in the South Shore, I believe. He's in the Boston area, who does weddings and other things. Looks just like Pitbull. He's like an MC. God. And I've been to 2 weddings where he was the guy.
No way.
And it's so funny because
Pitbull does look like he would be like a DJ at weddings.
Yeah. And the guy's totally like, you can see him just like, ooh, yeah, it's party time.
Just feeling it.
He's just, yeah, he's totally in it.
He's just like, meet me at the hotel.
Yes. I will say, I think we talked about this off air. Pitbull I recently saw a clip of him praising, or people were praising his hard work, and he was bragging about how...
I don't give a fuck about his hard work.
Well, hey, if you search Pitbull, he comes up before the dawn. So, that's his claim to fame.
That's his claim to fame.
Yeah.
That's good.
And someday, shout out Hero. When you Google Hero, you're going to get Hero the MC.
Hero the MC. That's
Shout out Hero the MC.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He shouted us out the other day.
He's the real homie. That's why. Yes.
Exactly.
Only real homies shout us out, so...
Yep.
Where you been? You know who else shouted us out today? Bougie Boy Zoot. Shout out Bougie Boy.
Shout out Bougie Boy.
He just released a track, actually, so it's a perfect time to shout him out.
With a couple other artists.
Yeah, there was I think it was Pounds Kevin, or LP's
Jay
Kevin.
Furr, who is also from Massachusetts. I'm new to him, but pretty fire. The track's fire.
So there's actually been a lot of fire coming out lately, because we had Millie's putting out... He just did a cypher.
So much.
Not a cypher, one of those like radio things.
Casso dropped another track. Justin Clancy dropped a 3-track EP.
Trippin', the music video was so cool.
Trippin' was awesome. Check that out if you haven't yet. C4 dropped a new album.
Recovery Island.
Recovery Island. Shout out C4.
Everyone's leveled up too.
Ricky Felix from Van Buren released an album.
Shouts out Van Buren.
Yes,
Shouts
sir.
out Ricky Felix.
And a lot of people have been dropping stuff. I can't even remember everything that's coming out. But
yeah, but also I have to say, like, we've been stuck inside for 6 months. You better be dropping something.
It's
like,
true. That's
what
true.
have you been doing?
What have you been doing?
And I have to say, like, looking at all this stuff, Justin Clancy, the promotion he did for that was great. It was so funny and cool and interesting, and you're watching, and, like, you knew, like, he was coy about it, but clearly, like, the detective is new vid Cummings, and you're like, oh man, he's got a video dropping. But
new
he's not
vid
just
Cummings,
saying,
that was great.
I thought that was so clever and hilarious. Loved the music video too. Makeup was like really well done and stuff.
Oh yeah, that
Same
was awesome.
I was gonna say C4, his like cover art and everything is just well done. I think everyone's just stepping up. It's like next levels, and they were already awesome. So it's just good to see that stuff.
Man, so much going on.
And Justin Clancy recently vowed to get big and then come back to Boston and make a big music scene in Boston like it deserves. And sorry, Justin, but we're actually going to do that first. So it's all right, but we're doing it.
True.
Yeah, we're already doing it. Boston's
but no, Justin, that's the kind of guy Justin is. He's he's a humble dude. Good guy. Good, great musician, doing some amazing things. Along with everyone, man. Everyone's doing. John Glass has been working his ass off. He released an EP. Him and the Squad released an EP with Andre X a little while back. So much good stuff. Like I said, Trey Michaels is dropping a song tomorrow. Everyone's dropping songs, projects, videos. It's craziness.
Yeah. And they better be.
It's hard to keep up, honestly. But I'm trying.
Hard to keep up.
We're out here trying.
Yeah, we're here to keep you guys up to date, so you don't have to think about it.
Shanghai,
like and subscribe.
Shanghai from Maine did a song with Ian Matthew from Connecticut recently. Little New England connection right there. That's a good one. What else? Marvelous from Connecticut released an album. Shout out Connecticut. Shout out Rhode Island. Kari. Kari released a new song, Goodbye Summer.
Shout out Kari.
So much good stuff. Should we play a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's play a song. Which one should we play?
I don't know. Whatever works. Something by Kari? Or should we play Trippin'? Should we end with Trippin'?
Let's end with Trippin'. Actually, we'll end with the Kari song because it's called Goodbye Summer, so it's a good one to end with.
That is fitting.
That'll be our departure from summer.
All right. Well.
So let's go with Trippin'.
Yeah. This is Trippin'.
The homie Justin Clancy, North Shore's own. You can catch him up in Peabody eating roast beef 3 ways.
Except he's in LA right now, but soon.
Well, he's back around here right now working on some music. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm out of the loop.
He's back around here working on some music. He's up to something.
We'll find him then.
He's been working with Knox. Yeah, probably up in New Hampshire, I would guess.
Yeah, shout out Knox.
Shout out Knox.
Guy. Yeah, but this is Trippin'.
Trippin'.
If these walls could talk, then they'd probably ask what's wrong with me. I'm fighting with the ghost in my bedroom about who I used to be. Cause you don't know what you got until it's gone. Yeah, la da da, da da da, da da da. I've been jaded, stuck in my ways, the rug swept beneath my feet. Yeah, kicked out everywhere but the place that I want to leave. So that's probably why I'm dancing alone. Upside down and now once more. So I guess I'm tripping over myself. Yeah, I guess I'm tripping over myself. In my head I'm waging war. Life is not what it was before. So I guess I'm tripping over myself. Old friends while I'm drunk on a Tuesday. New friends call me up tryna use me. New girl wear me out like jewelry. Old girl was the last one who knew me. Cold shoulders turn to cold faces. Snakes in the grass don't sleep. I've been running all of my life. My only friend is concrete. And I guess that's why I'm dancing alone. Upside down and now once more. So I guess I'm tripping over myself. Yeah, I guess I'm tripping over myself. In my head I'm waging war. Life is not what it was before. So I guess I'm tripping over myself. They say that I changed up. Am I on my way out, on my way up? I've been tripping, I've been anxious for so long. And they say that I changed up. Am I on my way out, on my way up? I've been tripping, I've been anxious for so long. So I guess I'm tripping over myself. Yeah, I guess I'm tripping over myself. In my head I'm waging war. Life is not what it was before. So I guess I'm tripping over myself.
That was Trippin'.
Trippin' by Justin Clancy. Insane video.
Yeah, super theatric. The camera work, the makeup. I'd said this
the
earlier.
Flames.
The flames looked real.
Like, dude, how
Yeah.
how do you make it look like you're on fire? It's crazy.
Maybe he was on fire.
I think he was, actually.
Maybe a little bit, and then they edited the other fire in.
Yeah. I think he suffered third-degree burns just for that video, which is
Steve-O
impressive
did it.
stuff. Steve-O did do it.
Yeah, no, honestly, always have loved Justin's vocals. So he sings amazing.
He just keeps getting better, man.
Yeah, and he's just on
He's in
these
the studio
great
every
beats.
day, just experimenting, building his sound. He's learned how to play guitar recently,
He's an artist.
so he's adding some of that to his songs. He plays piano. He's just, constantly finding different ways to evolve as an artist. So,
That's
big
big.
shout out, Clancy.
Yeah, and I think that's a testament to other artists, too. Don't just stay complacent in the thing you do. Like, just try to branch out, learn something
Never get
else.
comfortable.
Exactly.
Nobody grows in their comfort zone.
No, they don't.
Fact.
It's true.
It's true. It's true.
But
True,
yeah,
as 2 Chainz would say.
always shout out Justin Clancy. He's the best.
Yes. Justin Clancy is the man.
Peep that vid. Trippin'.
And what else we got? Kari.
Kari.
We were going to wrap up with some Kari.
Yeah.
Kari is from Providence, Rhode Island. I first discovered him maybe 2 years ago. He's worked with Latrell James from Boston.
Shout out Latrell James.
He's worked with Hassan Barclay, some other Boston artists. And, he's from Providence, so he's New England, part of the New England scene.
Also, fun fact, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that the first episode I ever was a part of, officially,
We mispronounced his name.
well, he was mentioned on the episode,
Yeah.
I guess, but that did happen. And then but on the episode, people figure it out. This was an audio-only episode. We corrected ourselves, and we're like, oh, yeah, his Instagram tag is Sorry Kari. So that's some context clues right there.
Yeah, we should have picked up on that earlier.
It
but
wouldn't be Sari Carey.
Nope.
That's not it.
That can't be it.
Yeah, so don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Kari.
So, I remember that. We played Elmer's, which is
Yeah.
one of my favorite songs by him. And we're going to play Goodbye Summer to wrap up this show. Fitting song to wrap up the show. This is it's technically fall already now, but we haven't had an episode in, like a month. So this is basically our end of the summer episode, you could say.
It is sad. And it's been getting cold.
It has been
dark.
getting cold.
It feels like
Although we
summer's
did have
over.
a couple 75 days this past week, but and the Red Sox. That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all we're giving them.
Oh, yeah. There are Red Sox.
That's the only baseball talk we're doing for
except
this
for
episode.
the parkour at Fenway Park.
Right, except for that. That was awesome.
That was cool.
So yeah, Goodbye Summer. Kari.
Peep it.
Peep.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, once again, thank you for joining.
Smash that like and subscribe button. Hit us up.
Tell your friends.
Hit us up.
Tell your mom.
Hit us up. Hit us up. Goodbye, summer.
Goodbye, summer. I'll see you next time you're around. Goodbye, summer. I'll see you. Yeah. Goodbye, 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 goodbye summer. Wish I could stay for the whole year. Makes me really start to wonder, would you love me? Rub my tummy as we lay under them covers. I still don't get why I leave you. I keep running from my lovers. I mean, if we're being straight, you're the best I ever had. You swear that you don't like Drake, put it on to get you mad. You would rather hear MJ, probably cause you know you bad. I wish I could see your face, I know that would make you laugh. Don't know what to do after a long night out. I didn't sleep too well on your cousin's couch. I swear the AC's always going out. It's too fucking hot up in this house. Sweating next to you until the time runs out. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's a Sunday now. I swear the AC's always going out. It's too fucking hot up in this house. Goodbye summer, I'll see you next time you're around. Goodbye summer, I'll see you. Goodbye summer, I'll see you next time you're around. Goodbye summer, I'll see you. Should give you my heart and torso, but gotta fly Porco Rosso. We ordered sex on the beach, but backpedal and keep it local. Your ocean waters run deep, I forgot to put on a snorkel. I hope the next time we meet, we can smile and just keep it cordial. Sometimes the memories are better than the actual past. We try to recapture moments like fireflies in the glass, but we were meant to be free and carving out our own paths. Just know I'm thinking of you whenever you're feeling sad. Don't know what to do after a long night out. I didn't sleep too well on your cousin's couch. I swear the AC's always going out. It's too fucking hot up in this house. Goodbye summer, I'll see you next time you're around. Goodbye summer, I'll see you. Goodbye summer, I'll see you next time you're around. Goodbye summer, I'll see you.
One of those should be fun.
Goodbye summer. Goodbye summer. Goodbye summer.